Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris, and when we went to break, I promise you, and I always keep my promises, that Dr. Phillip Harris will give us a snippet or a brief preview of one of his songs, and I don't know which one you're going to select, but it's totally up to you, and you can explain why you're singing it or whatever. Dr. Harris.
Well, as I'm thinking about everything that we have spoken about, and certainly grateful for not just for God, but as I mentioned to my parents, of course, it is an honor to be able to sit across from my dad and to have this conversation. I can only think about the amazing grace that God has bestowed upon me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Well, you can keep on singing. That sounds good to me. and for those of you who may not have guessed by now, Dr. Harris is my youngest son, and we're very proud of him in terms of his musical arts and everything else. Dr. Harris, any final thoughts, advice that you could share with young people who may be interested in music but don't necessarily have the courage or the fortitude to step out and do it?
Yeah, I think that being in the arts is all about life lessons. It's all about building community, as we said, all about community. It's all about relationships, and I would encourage anyone who is interested to really seriously consider pursuing it, because it prepares you for job interviews, it prepares you for public speaking, it prepares you for communication with other people, and it's also the ultimate multitasking. In my opinion, it requires a lot of you to be able to multitask. And I think that there are a lot of transferable skills, and the arts are it's one of the most basic humanistic forms of expression. And I think that anybody that is in the arts can greatly benefit from it. If you are interested in seriously pursuing a career and you might be a young person, please reach out to me via my website, philiplnharris.com, and I would be happy to hear back from you.
Any interest in going on Broadway in New York?
Oh, certainly, yeah. There's always, certainly an interest, Broadway or, the Met or whatever it is. But, I'm a person where I enjoy performing. So if that's, in a back alley somewhere, I'll do that. Or if it happens to be if it happens to be in New York, then it'll happen to be in New York.
And you've done some things here in San Francisco, right?
I have. I've sung with the San Francisco Symphony, and I've sung with the San Francisco Opera Chorus as well. So that's been great. And then, of course, I'm connected with Moon School, 42nd Street Moon School, which is a musical theater training sort of a company for younger teenagers. And so I've music directed some shows there. So, and then with the Conservatory of Music, of course. So I, even though I'm an Oakland resident, I still stay involved with San Francisco.
And you stay busy, and that's a good thing. Unfortunately, we have run out of time for this segment of our program. During the next segment, I'm going to have as my special guest Courtney Ruby, who is the city auditor, the auditor for the city. A lot of people have no idea what an auditor does, but we're going to find out. So Phillip, who is, I indicated a few minutes ago, is my youngest son. I want to thank you for being my guest on All About Community. And don't touch that remote. We will be right back with our second segment with Courtney Ruby, who is the auditor. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. This is All About Community. And Phillip Harris, Dr. Phillip Harris, has been our guest. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.